guys. Let me know if you guys are able to hear me. Let's get this thing going. I must say it's a pleasure altogether collectively for me get 20,000 subscribers and beyond. Is beyond me. To be honest to you guys, really, like I said before, I really just shooting for 1,000. Look how things happen, right? Things change in good directions. Let me know if you guys can hear me, man. Shout out to those that's in the chat box. Normally I have the chat box to the side, but I think that YouTube now have a way where you can go and rewind and watch chat boxes and you go live. So which that is good, you know. But shout out to everybody, man, that's been supporting me from day one. It means a lot. It's rough, man, when you're talking about doing a show, especially when you move into a new location, new area. Uplifting your family and moving to a whole nother a spot that you never been to before, and then also with that being said, it's humbling too as well to get to a mark and on something that you just say to yourself, man, you know, oh my God, you know, I got 20,000 people that sit back and listen to what I had to say, you know, about the Cowboys. And I do know that not everybody tune in. A lot of people don't tune in on a lot of stuff. And a lot of people have different opinions. And I always go back to my same saying, those convinced against their will is of the same opinion still. So I never try to change your mind, your thought track. I just try to give you a little bit of my philosophy, right? But my philosophy, the Cowboys philosophy is my philosophy. You know, I always try to put in my tidbits of thoughts. But it's just one of those things, guys, that we really moving towards getting everything back to the NFL. We really, and I mean, I'm telling you guys, we really got to get things going. I really like the Dallas Cowboys' new philosophy. Well, it's not really new because they already been doing this for a minute now. Patel, salute to you. Thank you for tuning in. Andrew, you guys know who you are. Domino, I call it Dominicio. Wiggle bells with the black hands. I see you out there, fam. clap on. Alex, shout out to you guys, man. There's so many other things that I could be doing, really, man. I could be having a channel where we can just talk about the conscious minds of people like Bro Polite and young Pharaoh and people like that, you know, who put their ideas and their thoughts out there to the Mecca. You know, I can be doing that type of stuff. I can be doing thousands of things. I could be doing a financial class, you know, teaching people how to make money online, or teach people how to both focus on drafting their stocks together versus breaking down football. And I can just really do a lot of things. There's so many things that Law Nation is not really all together collectively. It's not pushing out. I'm just focused on the Cowboys because that's who my first love is, guys. You know how you fall in love with something and you got to keep continuous to roll with it, and from there it's just so many things, man, that it's not even on the table, man. I can be showing you guys how I do film breakdowns and how I use Camtasia and how I didn't even pay 1 red cent for Camtasia, and, you know, and at the end of the day Camtasia said, hey, I want to spotlight your content on a few of our content. And I'm sitting there like saying, like, okay, blessing comes in many ways, man. And then there's a lesson in every blessing, man. I can give you guys food for thoughts, man, on how I use water, you know, to keep my skin smooth, and how I use baking soda to keep my teeth white, man. There's so many things that I can really dive into. It's so many avenues when you're talking about the YouTube world per se. And but the philosophy of the Cowboys, let me just gear everything back to the Cowboys, right? I know that let me see if I can. I think the screen might be choppy, man. I see a little red icon down below. In this area here, I'm using straight Wi-Fi, so it's not like the production that I used to have in my old place, Mississippi, because we had everything hardwired in. But when you're in a bigger house, I need to have Cat 5 throughout the whole entire house, basically. The repeater that I got, the extender, I'm having all type of issues with that. But I salute to everybody that's in the talk chat, man, or the track talk. Man, it's just been such an amazing thing. But getting back to the Cowboys talk, man, the philosophy of what I was talking earlier before I took my daughter to bed was that this team is making so many moves, and I ain't talking about money moves. They making calculated risk, and when you start making calculated risk, oh my God, you know, it putting everything in the right perspectives now. Now we seeing Stephen Jones doing more talking, and we're not seeing that much talk from Jerry Jones. Now we seeing the product of Will McClay really going out there making his things, making his ends meet. Who else we have? Shout out to Alex too as well. Torres, shout out to you. It's a good thing that we ain't paying Sue. The thing is with that, I don't think the LA Rams are really going to do anything next year or this year or what have you. And I'm not trying to hate on the LA Rams, but they finna play a harder strength of schedule. And that little cupcake schedule that they had last year, not going to happen this year. And people are going to be really focused and in tune on a lot of things, what they're doing. There's so many things out there when you're talking about free agencies and you overpaying for a guy, but at least they got a scapegoat with the 1-year philosophy with Sue. So if they go out and they try to make a trade with the, like I just left off of Mark homepage, if they go out and they try to make a trade with the guy, Odell Beckham, then it is what it is. Shout out to the real Bishop, man. Hashtag Law Nation. Shout out to you guys. Don't forget to follow my Facebook and my Instagram because they need some help too as well, and my Twitter too as well. I forgot to put that out there. What is it? Maxwell thoroughly handling Sue. Yeah. I mean, the Rams are least of my focus right now. What we really need to focus on is what the Dallas Cowboys are going to do this coming this draft. I'm all intent. I got everything down for Darren Trinidad James. I want him on our team, and he will bring so much more to our team, man. Much more to this team. It's just one of those things, man. I hope you guys can still hear me. Like I said, I'm having a little internet difficulties. I'm seeing that it going in and out. That might have fixed it. Let me see. Yeah, let me know if I'm back in the house, man. It just, I guess my internet, man, is trying to get this thing together. So let me know, man. Law, can you do a film session on Cheeto Bay, Awuzie? Hey, I did a lot of film sessions on Cheeto Bay, Awuzie. I can't wait to do a Cheeto Bay, Awuzie film when he is actually with the number 24. I can't wait to see that, guys. When we see that, man, oh my goodness, it's going to be crazy. Yes, I'm back in the flesh, man. I had to unplug and replug my router. Hopefully they'll pick it up, everything. I'm seeing everything green now as far as my connectivity and things like that. So shout out to Raptor, Daniel P. I know it's late, but hey, we're gonna get this thing going one way or another. You guys know how it goes. You guys definitely know how it goes, man. But like I said, man, I thank all you guys for letting me get to 20,000 subscribers. If it's not, and it's the core. Out of 20,000 people, man, there's probably about 1,000 people who just, or less than 1,000. I say like 10, 15 people, man. They're just the true core of the Cowboys Nation who just follow my content, man, support me, man, and just say, hey, continue to put out the good work. It's rough, man, just putting out film and things like that. But I appreciate like the core, the people that's in the core that's been with me from day one, the people that watch my content regardless, man, whether or not I'm having a bad day or if I'm down and I'm out, and you know, you guys are just still there. That's what matters most to anything. I would give me 10 guys who are willing to go into the foxhole with me versus 100 guys who just sitting there just trying to come along with the ride, you know. But neither here nor there. Shout out to Big Bleed Blue. As long as it's silver and blue, we can bleed that blue. But if it's the Giants blue, then you already know. But shout out to you too as well, Emmanuel. Thank you for putting the comment down there below. But the thing is, like I said, we going back to man, this thing. So the thing is that the real Bishop came, baby. Shout out to you. Shout out to you, man. The thing is that when we try to get this Cowboys Nation together and we try to get the running backs, the wide receiver, the quarterback, to the tight end, to the offensive line. If we can just stay healthy, guys, and if we can just continue to put our mind to everything, the sky's the limit. But back to the philosophy of the Dallas Cowboys. The philosophy that I'm seeing with this is not new. It's been in the process for a minute now, and I'm just seeing it. I know that you guys are probably already thinking that it's going to be another 9-7, 8-8 season. But what I'm saying is, man, against all odds, right? The thing that mattered the most is that all last year, even though this team, even though we were shooting people down, even though we was trying to say to ourselves, maybe, just maybe, the Cowboys are not where they supposed to be at, and they still a 9-7 team. They were still a 9-7 with the whole fiasco with Roger Goodell, with the whole fiasco with the left side of the offensive line, even with Dak Prescott having his sophomore slump. And I'm seeing a lot of people saying that, well, he can't pass ball beyond 10 yards. I'm telling you guys right now, with all this hush-hush stuff now is going on, Cowboys may just be on their way. And I do know that a lot of people saying that we say this every year, but this is just not like the 2006 to 2007 Cowboys. I don't know, man. It's one of those things with my internet, man. I may have to just restart the stream altogether. It's just AT&T, DirecTV, whatever it may be. Probably that's the issue, man, where you guys keep having everything chopping in and out. But neither here nor there. Give me your thoughts, man. What are your guys' thoughts of what's going on with this Cowboys nation? I want to hear you guys' thoughts, man, while I'm trying to fix this internet thing. I mean, it's just crazy for the night, man. What I'm going to do is I'm going to revamp everything. Maybe do a video later on, and we're going to get things going one way or another. It's just crazy how this internet is messing me up for the day. But maybe let me see if I can fix this part of it. All right. So I really thank you guys, man. 20,000 just mean a lot. See if man, this is crazy what's going on with this internet. Crazy. But I really thank you guys. I know you guys can still hear me. I'm just putting that up so you guys can't see around on this thing. You got something to listen to. This thing. Testing 1, 2, 3. Mic check 1, 2, and 3. Mic check 1, 2. And remember, you're listening to nothing but the best. Mic check 1, 2, and 3. Testing 1. All right, guys, man, I really apologize, man, but let's get this thing going one way or another. Let's get this thing going as far as who we're going to talk about in the Dallas Cowboys philosophy. The thing is, the new philosophy is not new. It's pretty much still the same. We still got the same deal with Will McClay not willing to, or Stephen Jones in that nature, not willing to let a player dictate who they're going to go with, who they should roll with. And that's just the bottom line. So with that being said, man, this team, as far as the offensive moves that they made, is all depth. And when you're talking about depth in the National Football League, that's everything. Think about this, guys. And I just want to be able to talk to you guys in this fashion. If you really look at it, depth was the major issue with the offensive line last year. I mean, we couldn't block nobody, especially when you're talking about a wide nine. If we was to win that Atlanta game, right? If we was Atlanta game, the Rams game, if we was to win the Seattle Seahawks game, I do know there's all if was a fifth, we all be drunk. But a lot of times, if you look back at those games, our offensive line left us down, left us out to dirt to die. So now we got pieces in place. Now we got guys who don't come with the ilk of saying, okay, I've been with this team before, right? We got guys that come from winning programs. Or even got a guy that been a road warrior, the Marcus Martin guy. So Brian Broaddus kind of related him to a poor man's Ron Leary. So these are depth guys. I think they are a whole lot better than what we have with the Byron Bells of the world, right? So that means a lot, man. Shout out to God Imperial Almighty. Thank you for tuning in. Lightbody, what's up, man? I thank you for tuning in too as well. Andrew, No Dak Ninja, testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah. Blue Stars, man. Shout out to you. And TCDC, I saw you comment, man. I really thank you for tuning in, even though I don't know whether or not you still here or not. But what I want, man, if you guys can still hear, I really want you guys to follow and tune in to us when we go into the draft. I don't know what's wrong, man. Too much latencies, man, with this. Let me see if I can just go somewhere else with this, man. I surely hate this internet, man. It's not the same. AT&T sucks, man. If you got DirecTV and AT&T, I do know we play at AT&T, whatever stadium, but their internet is by far the worst internet that I ever had in life. It takes me to do a video 3 to 4 times longer because of the internet so choppy, you know. And you can't really get a dedicated line in a house with my size without having somebody to cut through the walls and run Cat 5s and things of that nature. So I mean, it's one of those things where I'm sitting there like, oh man, I was making better quality. I was in like a 2-condo, you know, a 2-bedroom condo. But Brandon, shout out to you as well, man. Jay, man, you guys are the best, man. Get Comcast. Comcast, I don't think Comcast is in this area. So, and I wish it was, because that's who I used to have. It was Comcast. And I really never had any issues at all with Comcast. But it seems like speaking through a vortex or something like that, you know. It's weird, man. I guess I'm gonna let the internet win. I'm gonna fold up like a weak tent, right? Oh man, it's one of those things, man, whereas I thought I'd be able to talk some good stuff with you guys and go over a lot of things in details. but I know the quality is not where I'd like for it to be. So it's one of those things. Where do you get the Spartan music from for my workout? Just for No Dak Ninja. I actually just typed in Google God of War instrumentals, and it came across this page. Shout out to Mark Holmes. He said, "Damn, you never sleeps, man." I really don't, man. I don't know how it's possible. I really don't sleep, man. I it's one of those things where I really don't sleep. I probably got these little bags under my eyes, if you guys can see. But it's just one of those things. I got a lot of energy, whole bunch of energy. Don't you go to bed and laugh out loud. Late night Cowboys talk. That should be Lost Nation's name, right? You're tuning in to the late night Cowboys talk. This session, we're gonna talk about the Dallas Cowboys and the way we play. KC 107, the Jazz era. All right, so what we have here, what do you keep? What is this? William Curtis. Let me see what I can do here since you guys are in the chat box. This whole here, properties. See here, working on the side. You are listening to the Love Jones. Bam. That way you guys can see it live when it's in the flesh. Move myself over. Yeah, Law. Come on. There you go. Bam. Bam, bam. Thank you, ma'am. All right. I have chronic insomnia. I'm always on the lookout. That's Albert Smith. But when you love the Cowboys, man, you never sleep when it comes to the. He said Blue Star said Mark never sleeps too as well. You talking about one of the hardest guys in the showbiz, man. Mark, for to be your age, not talking about your age, but for to be your age, you do grind a lot, which you'll find yourself, man, grinding more on your side job, because this is pretty much a hobby. You see yourself grinding more on your hobby than you do at your real actual job. Sometimes I'll be at work and I'll be dreaming and scheming about how I can just be out here talking to you guys, or how I can just be really breaking down film, and that's just the bottom line. That's the truth. That's the reality of it. We sit back and we say to ourselves and say, hey, man, is there a way where we can just figure out a way where we can just say, hey, I quit my job and I just want to do Cowboy stuff all day long. And that will be a plus. Good night, everyone, from Mark Holmes. And you are listening, listen, in the voice of Mark Holmes. Good night, everyone. You are listening to nothing but the best. Oh, not my age. Silver and Blue Nation, man, what's going on, man? Shout out to you. Hey, guys, if you have not followed the Silver and Blue Nation, what have you been doing with yourself, right? You got to get out and you got to follow the Silver and Blue Nation. Look, this is what it's about, baby. Look, Wednesday night, man, we're going to be live like 95 or live like NFL 98, one of those games was up top, but we're going to be live. Big Game James, my guy DDP, Diamond Dollars, prospects, you know what I mean? He's going to be out here and we're going to be talking some good topics, man. It's going to be nice. We got producer G. I'm talking about the baddest, and I'm talking about the best producer out there. It's going to look very futuristic. You guys saw when he was on the page this past Sunday. Now, all three of us are going to be out there. We're going to be talking the raw stuff about the Cowboys. We're going to get things going. Albert, night. Mark Holmes, good night. Yeah. Appreciate you, Law Nation. No, man, it's gonna be fantastic, man. It's gonna be on like neck bones, man. We're gonna get this thing going one way or another. I can't wait, man. I to me personally, I really can't wait to the draft because it's always the xenophobia, right? The fear of the unknown. We just really don't know what's really going to happen in the draft. That's what makes the draft so special. The fact that you can take your team from a 4-12 team to the 2016 team. You can take your team from look what happened to the Saints, man. You know, there was a 7-9 teams, and then they had this draft last year. Put them on the map, you know, and that's just how it goes, man. You fool around and make some few picks, a few trades, and then bam, you know, it's all up and out and ready. When does the Dallas Cowboys schedule come out, Law? I don't know. Normally I'd be on top of that type of stuff. This year it's just crazy. I'm in a whole different office. I'm in a whole different setting, a whole different area, man. If you guys know what I was going through, get to right here to this point, moving, picking up the whole entire family from Jackson, Mississippi, and coming out here to Texas, it was a big move, man. I'm talking about moving a whole bunch of stuff. So I don't have like the freedom that I used to have in Jackson, per se, where I'm here in Dallas. It's just different, and it comes with a lot of those things. Whereas we got 55 people in the house, man. Shout out to the 55 people in the house. I'm thinking about this weekend, maybe Friday. I'm gonna do like a challenge. I'm gonna do a challenge. I'm gonna go live pretty much. We're gonna have a slumber party to celebrate my 20,000 followers. I'm gonna see who can stay up longer than Law, you know. So what I'm gonna do is now if you gotta be 21 and older, right? I'm gonna have my rum, I'm gonna have my drink. It'll be Friday night. I'm gonna see. We're gonna just sit up there and talk. Probably look at some old film. Probably look at some old clips of football. We're gonna sit back. Might order a pizza and play a little music. I might turn into DJ Law, you know what I mean? And we're gonna don't get too drunk. No, I don't get drunk. That's the weirdest thing, David. And if you look at me, I'm not a spring chicken, man. I'm 35 years old, so I've been around the block a long time. Now, if I was 25, maybe I got drunk at that time, but or if I was 21, 22, maybe I got drunk. But bruh, I'm 35 years old, man, and if the way you guys look at old, reliable, old man wit, that's who I am. I'm old, man. I'm not Mark Holmes old, but hey, it is what it is. Emmanuel Marthal. Hey, I'm 35 years too. Yeah. What's up? See, the 35 club, man. 83, baby, or 82, or maybe 84 at this point. Law, you know I'm going to stay up with you. Remember that name, Shane Donovan. Okay, we gonna be on, man. It's gonna be crunk, man. It's the best way I can just party with you guys, man. You know, I'm not on that level yet, whereas I can. If everything changes, you know, maybe I can get a spot somewhere downtown and go live from there and just invite all you guys that's in the Dallas area. If I used to have connects like that in Jackson, Mississippi, but not here. But it's gonna change, man. We got some things, we got some old pieces together. Shout out to not Jalen Smith, man. I haven't seen you in a minute in the chat box. Shout out to you, man. I'm not Mark Holmes old. Say what you like, sports podcast. I'm 35. Look, when we the 35-year-olds, we understand, man. We got a chance to witness 3 Super Bowls, and that's something special. I'm 32. I'm not feeling nowhere near it, you know. Jason Jackson, shout out to you, man. What else we have? Dang, I'm 35 too, player. Late night Cowboys talk. 35, the magical number. Everybody's 35. We all Jason Witten age, right? I still feel like Bowman needs Cowboy. Looking crazy. I like that name. Break out the Bengay. Yeah, we might. Okay. Maxwell, 36. Man, everybody putting their age out here. 30 is now the new 20. There you go. Yeah, 30 is the new 20, baby. Look at this. Jaded AF. I know what that AF stand for. I'm not that young, right? 36, man. Everybody's in 35, 36 year club. Roderick. Now, if I was Roderick Morris' age, my God, man, it's 10 16 now. Man, I was that. But if I can go back, if I can go back and speak to the younger Lawrence and be like, okay, Lawrence, do this and don't do that. 62 years old, Grady Dawson, man. Hey, it's a blessing, man. It's a blessing in every lesson, man, for to get that age. Law with Earl Thomas and Tremont Edmonds Marcus defense. Heck yeah, man. I'm gonna keep it PG-13. 44 Jay Jones, man. What's up? 24. Everybody putting the age out here. 21 is 1997. Patrick Taylor, man. I won a state championship in 1997. 1997 was a good year for me. And I'm only 24 years old. That's Tyrone Church. Take me to church. 24 is a good number. That's my favorite number of all time. One of the greatest basketball players of all time, too. Kobe Bean Bryant, number 24. Wore that number all day. I like that number. Cheeto Bear Woozie is wearing that number. My daughter was born on September the 24th. So that number means a lot to me. And Wiggle Bell 31. Shout out Daryl 29. This is Law Nation's not the philosophy of the Dallas Cowboys. This is the talk of the ages, right? Yo boy Luis Gomez, 13, was it 18? Law, okay, yeah. 90s babies in the house. Everson Walls, oh yeah, Everson Walls wore number 24. Yeah, I mean, Beast, the original Beast Mode, baby. You guys know who I'm talking about. Marion the Barbarian, wore number 24. So, I mean, and somebody put in there, yeah, I miss Barber, you know. We'll see how this 24 gonna look, man. We not even the thing is with 24, we're not even saying who wore 24 last. You know, we're not pulling up a Nolan Carroll, right? We're not even talking about the other guy, right? Byram Jones going to be a dog at corner. This is from the church. Man, the church done spoke. I really think that Byram Jones can be one of those guys. It can play up on type. Can play really uptight, right? When you're playing uptight like that, he'll be able to jam the receiver. Byram Jones got these wide, broad shoulders. He'll be able to keep up and catch up, stay with the opposition. I really think that Byram Jones, see, I had to stand up to show you guys Byram Jones' technique, man. And I think that he's strong enough, got good, strong paws. That's why he probably can't catch the ball, you know, when it hits him in the hands, because his hands are so strong. And I really think that Byram Jones this year, he's gonna just demolish those smaller receivers, and because he does it all the time with tight ends. And I think that Chris Richards want to transform Byram Jones into the Richard Sherman, transform. Byram Jones into this guy that's going to get into the face of the opposition and just take him off the field and say, "Don't worry, if you get beat, we got a safety over the top." That's how I play it, you know. And I think that he's fast. He got the recovery speed to be like the glove. There you go, Albert Smith. We can all relate. We can all remember the glove, right? Everybody remember the glove. Trade for a star player if Earl Thomas or OBJ. Oh man, I don't want OBJ on this team. And the reason being is that, think about this, guys. You do not, and I'm saying you do not win with the diva wide receiver. You just don't. You know, that's just one of the things, man. You just don't win with them. Gotta have your Aquafina flow, right? Flow of water. The moment Odell Beckham plays for the Cowboys, he would be suspended, you know, for that they'll make up something, you know. He's mentally weak, crybaby. I got faith in Woods at free safety. Oh man, what makes Woods so? Wood plays with nothing but instincts. And what makes Woods so special out there is that this year we know for sure that everything is going to slow down for him. And he plays with so much instincts. Believe it or not, he was like top in his class too as well, as far as the academic sides of things. And I look at that because what do academics say about you, right? I'm always been a guy that try to always aim for an A, you know. And what academics does for you, it just shows that you have discipline. You know, some people just have the ability to score like high points and get straight A's, but some people study to get those A's. But even if you just have that natural ability to get A's, I'm talking about like on your report card, A's or B's. But what it shows to me when you don't make D's and C's is that you have the temperament and the wherewithal to have the patience with yourself and the discipline to say to yourself, I'm going to study this test. And I was one of those guys that always joked with the teacher, you know, not a jokester per se. And the teacher would say, oh, Law, you did it. What is Law? It said Lawrence, you know, how did you, you're gonna pass this test, and how did you score 100 on this test? And I used to joke with the teacher all the time and said I cheated. You know, I stored the answers in my head the night before. You know, I always picked with the teacher's brain. You know, and they will always say, "Man, dog, you know, that's clever." You know, even when you're talking about getting a job, you know, I always had this saying that when can I start? You know, or I have a PhD, and they say what that is. I'm poor, hungry, and determined, you know. So it's always having that type of it's always having that type of mindset, that type of mental capacity to put yourself to that type of level. And I'm not trying to get off all the way off topic, but what I'm saying is that is what happened with that is what actually happened with Xavier Woods, you know. The leader. I think he was like a 4-year starter out there at Louisiana Tech. And I really think that he's a student of the game. So what we're going to see this year, this offseason, and I think that he's more subtle. I don't think he'll get in trouble. Humble guy, right? And what we'll see next year, we're really going to see the returns on our investments with Woods. Mark my words. Mark it down. Put them in the book. All right, please no hamstring pulls this offseason. Yeah, Brian Bradford. Yeah. You describe Irving's as a diva. In a sense, man, I do know that health is everything, but I really look at Irving. I still have my reservations on him. When I say reservations, right? Reservation. When I say reservation, is that I'm still putting a placeholder on him because I need to see some type of, okay, this guy gave you a supplement which was illegal, you took it, and now you get 4-game suspension. Yeah, and then you come off of suspension, you get 3 sacks in 1 game, 8 sacks in 8 games, something like that. Pretty much leading the league in sacks. Then you get like a concussion. We don't know when the concussion happened. It just so happened to have a concussion. Not trying to test a man's temperament because we do know that CTE is a major thing. People killing themselves over it. But I still just have my reservations on him. And I like his skill set. I like his temperament. I like his play out there on the field. But it's just something that I can't put a finger to. And hopefully he can prove me wrong and he can play every game next year and earn his pay. And so do D-Law, you know. I really think that D-Law have the ability to be a top tier. We showed it all last year, but do it again, prove it, you know, prove it again. Let me see, could be Josh. Was it Josh Goodell? Bring the WWE atmosphere. Is that Josh Gordon? Law, if we draft, hold on, let me. All right, so like I said, my internet, I really appreciate you guys for still sticking with me. So what it says there here is that Irvin don't love football. That's late night cowboy. It could be that. I don't know. I can't put a finger to it. Shout out to Daryl O. Shane. Yeah. Shout out to you, my Cowboys family. Are you guys back from vacation? Are you guys back from vacation? Thank you guys for tuning in. We're going live from Amsterdam, baby. Yeah. Are you live now? You know, let me know. Amsterdam. Yeah. Much love for the all nations. Yeah, man. Appreciate it, man. Shane, Daryl. Oh, Tuesday evening, we're back. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna do that too. Yeah, man. YouTube is not sending out notifications. Well, my thing is with YouTube and their philosophy. YouTube is a fickle process, man. They got a lot of things going on. They try to do so much with the copyrights and the content with unsuitable for advertisement, but they are getting better, and it's a good platform. It's one of the better platforms out there beyond Facebook and Twitch. But it's just a story of a different day. You guys know how it go. Patrick Taylor, Jason Miller, shout out to you guys too as well. Law, what do you think we'll try to use Beasley or Williams in a trade? To me, I don't know. You know, Williams got a broken foot, so his trade value is like down right now. It's not the highest, and Beasley, he probably have a higher trade value. You can trade Beasley probably to the Patriots or somebody like that, the Packers. Who else would use that type of guy? Maybe the Cincinnati Bengals. Who knows, man? He does have the skill set that can translate to a lot of teams catching the underneath passes. So we still have room to trade Beasley. And if I'm a betting man, nobody won't trade for T. Will. And so it'd be T. Will. And I don't know. You know, we still have a 3 wide receiver setup, whereas you will have Dez playing the X. You will have maybe a guy to flex into the slot. And you can have Allen Hurns to play the Z's position or the flanker, however you want to call it. And maybe we attack the field that way. Now, how this thing is going to work out altogether, man, it's going to work out nicely. I think teams are going to respect Allen Hurns. I think teams are going to respect a guy that made NFL top 100. You know, we can go back and look at NFL top 100 thousands and thousands of times. We won't see none of the secondary guys. None of these wide receivers out there. Young Stiggs, I think that's how you say it. You look like James Harden. I'm about 7 to 8 years older than James, so therefore James Harden looks like me. All right, so just putting Heath in on straight full time is that simple. My thing is with Heath, he still had a good year last year. Believe it or not, he led the team in interceptions. I do know that a lot of people don't like Jeff Heath. It's just one of those things where he's a good rotational piece, man. Why? Jeff Heath is one of those guys. As soon as we get rid of him, we're going to say, hey, why did we get rid of him? Just like Sendejo that played for the Vikings, you know. We had him on our roster at one point, you know. Can't cover deep. I think Chris Richards is going to work with him. Let's see what Chris Richards can do, right? Right. What else we got? Not rotating receivers in all different positions. This from No Dak Ninja. I don't know. I don't know about that. Dallas is a good team. They are, you know. The let's get back to the philosophy, right? Hold on, before I get back to the philosophy. Much love, Law. Gotta run to start up our before we get to plane and travel back home. Go Cowboys. Hey man, guys, man, leave my stream and go follow go to my Cowboys family. I think they got so much more to offer because they're out of town, they're out of the country. And go support their page, man. These guys are around the clock, they're working hard. I think it's just one of those things whereas when you trying to get out Cowboys content and you love, I'm talking about not like the Cowboys. We don't, everybody that's talking, listening to me right now, you don't like the Cowboys, right? You got to love the Cowboys at this point in your life. And be safe, my Cowboys family. Go out and you guys follow their page, man. You guys put in a lot of work. Let me see who else. To make us less predictable, no Dak Ninja. I mean, Jason Garrett is Jason Garrett. You know, he's not gonna change. He's one of those guys that he's gonna wear his blue shirt. He's gonna have it tucked in, and he's gonna be having his clipboard to his back, his pen to his side, and those shades on. And this is how it is, man. Love the Cowboys, son. Chris Plumage. Let's say your name right. We need to build a solid defensive front. Hey, they brought in Vita Vea today, you know. Vita. Wiggle Bell, man. Shout out to you, man. Got the black hands emojis out there. My brother from another mother, no other. Don't look like Danny Glover. I love the Cowboys like a fat kid love cake. Yeah. Eat the cake, anime. Eat the cake. I love Woods, and I don't know where he fits in. I think he's a first round safety. I don't know, you know. All right, but that's what it is, man. Wreck on the quarterbacks. Okay. Got about 6 minutes, man. Got about 6 minutes. Been going for 52 minutes and 41 seconds. I always like to try to go an hour. So I want you guys, I know it's like 50-some people in the chat box, but what I want to know is who all going to be physically at the draft, man. Let me know down below who's going to be physically at the draft so I can meet you guys. Let me know if you're going to come out to the draft, if you're going to be anywhere near the draft. Let me know. While I get the music finna start in the background. If you can make it to the draft. If not, we'll be doing a live stream. We will have what's that guy named Computer there too as well. We have DDP, Big Game James. We're gonna have Producer G on the ones and twos. We're gonna be having this thing live like 95. Let me know if you guys will be there. I should have some t-shirts too as well to give out with Law Nation logo on it or Dallas Prospect logo on it, and things of that nature, you know. Looking crazy. Who I take, man? I take Derwin James, man. That's a given. Say, guys, I apologize for the stream, but I really thank you guys for letting me get to 20,000 subscribers. That's mean everything to me. Although, like I said, I was shooting for 1,000 subscribers when I got 20,000. I wish I can do my bank account like that, right? Hey, I'm shooting for $1,000. Now I get $20,000 in the bank. AJ Boy, shout out to you. What else we got? I think online can hold off their D-line. Fleming's got Sue's number. Yeah, but we don't play the Rams every week, so but I see the angle that you're going at with that, you know. So hopefully, man. Barry B, love that name, Barry B. You know, Barry White, Teddy P. You know, Now we can pump some iron. Now I can pump some iron. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. Yeah, pump some iron while you listen to nothing but the bass of hits and oldies. If we do put James into the mix, Cam Chancellor role, start Woods at the free. So it'll be Woods at free, Cam Chancellor Jr., Derwin Trinidad James out there, and Byron Jones at what? Corner, Tito Bay Woozier. Who's gonna rotate out, you know? I'm trying to think of this roster all together. So that would be nice, man, if you really think about it, you know. Of course, you'd keep Jordan Lewis still to the outside. I'm thinking about that. That would be nice, man. Pretty much, man, that's all the time I have for today, guys. I really thank you guys for yours. I really, and I'm telling you guys, I really apologize for the stream being so laggy, but we're going to get this thing going better Wednesday night. We will be live in the flesh. I'm talking about the channel is going to be 1000% strong then, and we're going to have a lot of things on the fray. And let me just play this music out, and we're going to get things going one way or another. And remember, you're listening to Nothing But the Bass. Salute. I'm out. Peace. guys. Just want to be able to play that hook out, man. That hook is everything, man. And when I play that, I'm just talking about, like, man, I get into like a trench almost. And it's just one of those things that just kind of like elevate me, because I really got to look at one other clip. I got to look at some more film tonight. And I'm trying to get my mind together. But it's one of those things. This is what I do. You know, I listen to this type of music, get my mind rumbling. I'm not the person who can just self-crunk themselves. I gotta have some type of music get me there, and I haven't got there yet. So I'm sitting there like, man, normally I get there by now, but it's already 10:42 where I'm at, and I'm trying. I'm really trying. You know, you guys remember that scene? I see a lot of people saying it sound like Zeke, right? You guys remember that scene in the movie? What's the name of that picture? My internet really peeing me off. I'm trying to keep it PG-13. The movie, I'm trying to think of that scene. Name of that movie. Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction, with that scene with Ezekiel Elliott. When he said not Ezekiel Elliott, but Ezekiel 25:17. You know, when Samuel says that verse right there. That verse really gets me going too as well. I think he said, "I'm really trying, Ringo. I'm trying real hard, Ringo." and he said that, saying the path of the righteous man is beset on all sides by the iniquities of the selfish and the tyranny of evil men. But blessed is he that is in the name of charity and goodwill, shepherds the weak through the valley of darkness. For he is truly thy brother's keeper and founder of a lost soul. And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those attempting to poison and destroy thy brother. And you will know thy name is Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee. When I said it, that's sure, you know what I mean. So when Samuel Jackson says that, he was talking to Ringo. The guy's name was Ringo, and he said, I'm trying real hard, Ringo." And that part of the movie is kind of crazy, because at the end of the movie, at Pulp Fiction, this guy robbed everybody. And I know you guys probably watched the movie thousands of times, but in the movie, he had his wallet and it said "Bad Mother Effer" on there, you know. And he said, "Go in that bag and reach me in my wallet," the one that says "Bad Mother Effer," you know. And that movie, man, Samuel L. Jackson is like one of my favorite actors of all time. And him, Denzel Washington, any guy that plays gritty like that, man, you know. Yeah. Barry B, man, what's up, man? If you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it, all that you dream and scheme, it's about it. Oh man, yeah, man, it's pretty much how it goes. Barry B, if you want a thing bad enough to go out and fight for it, to work day and night for it, to give up your time and your peace and your sleep for it, all your desires of it, makes you quite mad enough that you don't get tired of it, and it makes you hold all other things tawdry and cheap for it. If life itself seems empty and useless without it, and all that you scheme and dream is about it, if you'll gladly go out and sweat for it and fret for it and plan for it and lose all terror of God or man for it, if you'll simply, just simply go after the thing you want with all of your capacity, strength and sagacity, with faith, hope and confidence and stern pertinacity, if neither cold, poverty, or famish, or fame, or sickness of body or brain can turn you away from the thing you want. If dogged and grim and besieged and besetted with the help of Almighty, you will get it. Denzel Ward, Josh Jackson, maybe, yeah. Man, that Josh Jackson though, my God, man. Oh my God, man. If we can have him, he'll be nice too as well. But I want Durin, Trinidad. Man, let me go ahead and go, man. But thank you, Barry. You will get it, you know. Man, Josh Flores, I don't know, man. It's just a gift, man. And I know most of the things that I said was already written by somebody else, but I tell you what, Josh, give me one word and I'll make a poem out of it on the fly right now. I'm waiting for your text. Give me a good word now. Don't give me no hat, cat, bat. Yeah, Barry B, I feel you, man. A lot of people don't know, desires. The desires of your mind can be like flyers in your heart and soul. But if we can mix these desires, or what is the desires of your mind? Let me move these things together. Hopefully in time, if we rewind to a place that we can find. In these desires of our hearts, as we rip apart these thoughts, hoping that we can gravitate to the things that can bring us the rings of the 5 Super Bowl things. And those 5 Super Bowl things were the 5 rings that the Cowboys nation, that was the desires of our hearts, minds, and soul. Now let's put these things together. Let's rewind to this place called championship in 1995. The desires of our hearts and minds were right there at this place, but let's put these things together. And let's make 2018 bring in the desires to put out the fires of our thoughts, hoping that we can do what it do for my guy Vach Lombardi, who finna bring in the party. But I'm telling you guys right now, the desires of your hearts and minds is the 2018 quest for 6. And if you can make these things happen, then it will happen. If not, then we all become liars. All right, guys, that's all the time I have really for today. I really thank you, Vach Lombardi, for joining in, but I was just really wrapping things up, really talking about nothing but the philosophy and Josh Flores desires. I'm trying to be inspired from the desires of our hearts and minds. That's real and deep heart of a gold man. Love it. This is me freestyling. I really messed up a whole bunch on that, but it's what it is. That's all the time I have. Salute. Musty Tom, man, I haven't seen you in a minute, man. Shout out to you and the fam.